Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today is Thursday. This is going to be the start of me prepping for the New Albany Drone Festival. At home right now, getting the gear together. Gonna head over to the warehouse and start making sure that all the equipment is in place and everything's working so that we can start loading up the truck tonight, and also getting it over there on Friday so that we can prep for as much as we can so that we don't have to worry as much at the start of Saturday. So this is the third year that we've been doing these big events, and every year we try to improve a little bit, and it's really difficult. It's one of those things where you think you would get better with time, but it actually gets more difficult with time because you're constantly trying to improve the event, you're trying to get better at it, you're trying to grow the event. And one thing that I've noticed about growing events is that you can't ever get comfortable. As soon as you're comfortable with where your event's going, you're really not growing, you're really not trying something new, and that's when it kind of stagnates. So it's stressful every year, and you kind of expect that. It's come to the point where it's kind of like if you aren't stressed out, if you aren't actually overworked, you're probably going to let that event die. So we keep trying, and it's been good, but it's one of those things where, like, it's really difficult to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a very expensive endeavor. One of the things that has made it easier and why I like this event so much is that the city's behind it. So people like Mike from City Hall, he's really helped out in trying to make it a little bit easier. He's lessened the burden, and we're going to try to really grow it out to be whatever it can be. The mayor, he seems to be on board. He seems to really want to continue to grow this event. Seems to be really great. So I'm hoping to have, a good starting area this year. We have a nice facility. I think we're going to stick with this facility for quite a while unless we, are able to outgrow it, which would be fantastic, but we'll see. So right now it's Thursday, so the goal today is actually to prep everything, which means we're going to build everything, make sure we didn't forget anything. That's one of the things that constantly happens with me when I do these events. There's so much stuff you're bringing, and there's so many moving parts that if you don't build it out, you're going to forget something and it's going to be too late, or you're going to waste a couple of hours trying to go get it when you should be building and trying to, be as prepared as you can. So today I'm going to try to build as much as we can. We're going to build every segment out, make sure we have everything. If we don't have something, we'll try to take care of it today. And then later tonight, we'll try to start loading up the truck. Tomorrow morning, we'll finish loading up the truck, and then we're going to head over to Silver Street Park and start building out this event. And then Saturday morning, hopefully everything's already pretty much the 80% prepared, and we're just moving out the final bits. And then we will have the event, and we will see how it goes. Alrighty, just got done with setting up all these gates, made sure that I have everything I need. So we're going to have 7 gates. Also built a hurdle just in case. And this up front right here, this is actually going to be 30 foot of netting for the spectators who want to watch. We also have 12, probably add a few more extra flags in there so that we have everything we need. So this is pretty much all the prep work that I'm going to do for the regional qualifier, the racing that we're going to do out there. Zach's going to have the rest of the materials, and then we're going to have some tents set up for the spectators and for the racers. So this is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the inside of it, and we should be good. Actually, I need to actually test the speaker systems, make sure all of that's working, so that'll be next. Alrighty, so I already quickly went over and checked the audio. Need the generator to do that. A couple of tents. We got the markers for the track, miscellaneous tools, and all of the flags and everything. So looks like we're gonna have everything we need to set up. Already broke down the gates so that they'll be ready to go. Good thing about having a large truck like that over there is that I can keep most of the gates assembled, and all I need to do is put on the feet, and they are quick to set up and go. Alright, today flew by super quick. I got most of the truck loaded. It looks pretty good in there. I think we're going to be pretty well off for tomorrow, but definitely going to be an early start to pack the rest of the stuff in and get over there. And then we're going to pretty much unpack everything, set up the indoors, set up all the gates. We're going to keep them inside for the night, and then early in the morning we'll have everything out and ready to go. Zach and the team, they're going to be out there marking out the track so that comes early Saturday morning, they know exactly where all the gates go. All the gates will be built except for maybe the multi-GP ones, which you had to build kind of there. So we're just going to have to wing it with 3 of the multi-GP gates, which we're going to use on the near side so that the spectators can see the multi-GP gates. And then I think we're going to be pretty well off. I was just testing the projector, making sure that everything worked. Everything looks good on that side. As long as they have HDMI or VGA cables, we're going to be looking pretty good there. So it's going to be a pretty good one, I think. So everything's starting to wrap up, starting to look really good.